Jorge Jenkins. Hello. Right on time? Yes, you are, Flank. Everybody is here. Can I impress you? I don't know. Can you? Hey, Casey, Sean. Hey, 12X. Back at school on a... See, one thing YouTube chat's really annoying about is when I'm looking at the chat, there's like a heart button at the bottom right. So sometimes people type a message and it's so hard to read the back half of it because there's just a giant like button in the way. So I believe they said pretty fun day, but either way. Casey, I was having a pretty good day. I went on a date last night and I got back and legit just immediately like fell asleep. I was blown away. How fast I fell asleep. And I woke up at 5:30 a.m. today, so I've been up for a while. We are in a different mind space than we normally are in chat, so we'll see how this stream goes. How's the date? Oh, so good, bro. We went to a steakhouse. That place slapped. So good. Everything was actually delicious. I also had fried ice cream. That was interesting. Technically the one. I mean, I think it's always too early to talk about like that, but she's fantastic and I adore her. But yeah, it's going well. 7:13 p.m. now. It do be that time. Yeah, steakhouse, really solid. You know, pricey meal, but that's kind of like what you go for, you know? It's good to be able to have a nice meal out on the town, dress all fancy, etc. Just came back from the dentist. They took 2 of my teeth out. Oh, I'm sorry, legend. Hopefully for a good reason. They're not just, you know, having fun. Like, I just feel like yanking something out of someone's skull. Plop. You should teach how to play Rocket League. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Like to true beginners. Honestly, if we're playing well, we might live record a video of me explaining myself through a couple games. Splice that up, make it a YouTube video. Hi, Chicook. I'm in my new house and the internet is dookie. Oh no, wait. That's like the worst feeling. You move into a new place and your internet's immediately bad. That was actually my biggest anxiety moving when I left grad school. I moved to Dallas. The reason I moved to Dallas is because a lot of esports stuff is here, but also because the internet here, AT&T Fiber, was like one of the best reviewed internets I've seen across like the US. Oh, you should teach her how to play. I don't know if she'd be able to like handle Rocket League. She says the game moves really fast and it makes her motion sick. Which is a critique of the game that I've heard from many people, that it does feel like it moves very quick. Also, it doesn't help when you're watching my stream because my transition speed is so high. From like bang, 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 you know? So maybe if it was a little bit lower, it'd be a bit more calm. They were my other teeth they removed, so my adult teeth come out. Okay, well, good. That's kind of the whole point of wisdom teeth, you know? They come in and they might impact the others. Didn't get in the first time, got in the second time. Let's go. All right, we'll just grab this, and then Duck will hit to me. Just kidding. What are we doing? Bro just stood still. I'm able to keep up the pace. What's wrong with others? The pace? What? What? That, not only did I get bump on that guy, I also didn't catch it at all. That's a crazy thread the needle moment right there. All right, not a good start, but it's okay. Hunter throws it away. Oh, never mind. I wish you left that. All right, this is a very solo queue type game right now. Yeah, we're getting torn apart. GG's. We can't even forfeit yet. This is pathetic. Oh my God. This is actually 2/3 of a collegiate team. Yeah, this is Trey and Duck are 2/3 of a team called Algonquin College. So I wonder if this is like their new roster with Hunter. That's gotta be goal, right? Just kidding. Is Gonk. Not probably Grad. Do you like my no pick? Is that me? Is that the same one that Joseph Ramirez uses? Where are people getting this? Did someone make a meme of me and I'm not aware of it? No! Or is that picture from today and I just haven't noticed? All right, we can pre-dump that. Yeah, I don't trust you to double that. Okay. Nice. Tapped along the sideline. Ghost cuts flick. No. No, 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 no. I didn't expect all of them to move up. That's rough. Face Rocky. What's up? Oh, I'm going to College in Ottawa. Yep. Yeah, they Trey and Duck go there. I don't know about Hunter, but man, we finally had some momentum going forward, and Ghost gets done because he didn't play fast enough. Sad. Man, our rotation is dookie. There we go. Good job, Ghost. Is GK from Boxbot? Nope. This is called Savarage. Screenshot at you. Good to know, Corey. I had this big lump on the side of my cheek. It was the size of about half a baseball. It's pretty chunky. Want to see a chill cat on my pick? Sure. You can go for that, I guess. I wouldn't mind it. Ooh, great pass. I don't know why I thought Ghost was like super far back for no reason. If I ever lose with Ghost, he always blames me. Ghost is a very strange person because he's a very good player, but he is also like emotional enough that it makes him a bad player at times. It's strange. Yeah, see, I'm used to like playing in like lobbies where everyone plays passive AF, so I think I've been conditioned lately to just pass backwards all the time because everyone tends to be like, you guys have seen plenty of streams where like I'm in like low 17s like right now, and I'll make a pass and the guy's like in our back corner. So I feel like my brain over time is just like, I just gotta throw it, you know, backwards and they're gonna be somehow catch up to it. But that one, Ghost is actually in the exact position I needed him to be. So I was like, oh, whoops, my bad. It's okay, chat. That's the last mistake we make all day. We don't miss an aerial, we don't miss a double. It's literally just going to be perfection from this point on. Prepare. Prepare for the clinic. Oh, he actually got that around. Interesting. All right, you got that Prosk? No, just kidding. Okay. Yeah, I had to wait for that one to bounce. I wanted to go out and not like right into the ceiling. You made it? Welcome in, M-Games. Heavy touch. No, not ready. That's exactly the time where I would love you to be on the side wall. I saw him going up the wall. Not a bad arrow. Does save me a boost at the end, I guess. Missed 3 pads there. Yeah, I'm not gonna challenge Light, so he's definitely always gonna get that aerial over me. Oh, that bounce is the worst possible one. You can stay in front of that. Got the chill cat. Good to know, Corey. Everything's slowly coming together on your profile's fit. Oh, I wish he didn't touch that. Unfortunate. My brother cut me with his fingernails. Heal it. Wash the cut. All right. No, shame. Cross gonna get dusted to that. Oh, never mind. Okay. That was a nice improv by me, but my God, I thought that was gonna roll differently. We're gonna throw that into the ceiling, because Zarez has to be super long boost, and Crow is gonna be sent to the scrap heap. Gonna cut Prosk a little bit. Zarez is not gonna get it clear. You tap that. Oh, all right, Prosk turn. No, not that way. It was rolling for you. Oh, homie. I set him up for an air dribble. Remember from Ranked at all? It's Rocky, I know who you are. Bruh. Or I guess not technically bruh. Bruh needs to be a unisex word, personally. I know you're from my casting. Even though I don't think I've actually gotten an opportunity to cast you yet. Oh, there we go. I'm also a streamer. Good Corey. We're one and the same. If you ate 32 tacos in the past hour, but did 500 setups, so you gain weight, you would definitely not be able to burn off the calories of those tacos. I think you guys severely underestimate how much calories this exercise burns. Bros, cool. I tend to be, yes. Wait, imagine. Oh. Good deflection. Oh, I played the block. Well, imagine. All right, Prosco, all you gotta do is not get beat. Nice. Woo! Nice. Oh! If you ate 18 burgers and did rounds of 300 push-ups a day for a month and then ate another 10 burgers a week. Wait, so the only food I'm eating for an entire week is 18 burgers? That's not gonna be enough. Your body would just consolidate that into fat. And then you would just be starving yourself for the rest of the week. You don't bank calories, your body tries to use them as fast as possible. I think you'd probably lose weight just because you'd be slowly dealing with, oh, imagine. You'd probably just be dealing with starvation. Like literally 0 calories in for 6 days straight would be horrible. Blah, 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 blah. All right, Rock has redeemed the camera shake. Next game gonna be horrific. Game M Rocket League. Unfortunately, I do not add people I do not know. The brothers. Want to redeem the 1v1? Yeah, I've turned off the 1v1 a little bit just because lately I feel like it's been kind of like ruining my vibe of streams. I also just been trying to get back in the grind of threes to like actually consistently. I feel like threes lately has just been me like win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss constantly. So I'm like trying to like actually get back in. I'm not opposed to the 1v1 redeem. I'm just trying to pause it for right now. The same reason I stopped doing the replay reviews is I feel like people only redeemed it when I was like on a great streak of games. I swear. I was like going like 8 straight games and they're like, oh, you're in a good mood. Let's do the replay. And then I do that for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And that's me not playing the game for 15, 20 minutes. And then I have to get back in like almost like re-warm up. Wait until the alpha viewer status? Oh yeah. Ooh. Camera shake is brutal, not gonna lie. Make them more channel points. I mean, that's not the problem. It's more so just I need to just set standards for myself of like what I want to accommodate and whatnot. I think ultimately in the future, I'm just going to use the channel point coaching for specific coaching streams in the future. So tired right now? I'm sorry, hot boy. Do the pinch. Oh, it's not a good one. Good enough. Camera shake is crazy. It is like an insanely annoying thing. It's funny because your brain gets used to it. After a game, I always forget to turn it back off. Can you give me tips to be like good like you? You play the game and practice more than you play when you're in lower ranks. Why are we playing repeat in low 17s? Oh, okay, okay, I see you. Yell yay after you score? Why? Why would I do that? I'd only do that if I actually scored a good goal. I'm not gonna score and be like, yeah! And just scream that as loud as I can. Yes, love running against a pro player in 1700 threes. Let's go, yes. Yes. Nice pass. What state do you live in, if you don't mind me asking? I live in Texas right now. Yeah! That was not a good goal, though. But it works. There you go, M games. Oh, that's wide. Oof. Yeah, just overjumped it. From Vancouver, but you're in Orlando. Damn, you've been all over. That's like the farthest possible city in the US you could move to from Vancouver. Outside of maybe like Hawaii. I don't know if Hawaii would be farther away than Florida. No. Sad. Break the sound barrier if you win? Okay, no problem. We'll zoom. Yeah, I was like 100% sure he was not going to get that, but he did have the boost, so we're good. Flipper set. That's just in. Cool, let's go. GG last? Yes, GG Prosk. Don't break it, as in hit the break for the soundbar? That's not how it works. You play on PC or controller? I play on PC with a controller. Yeah, you don't have to play keyboard and mouse if you're on PC. Uh oh. Jump, 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 jump. Is Solus also smurfing? Seems like it. Wish I was a KBM player. I do not. All I know is Too Fast, lifelong KBM Rocket League player, has said if he could start over, he would choose a controller. And that was, to me, pretty, like, oh. I will say cost effectiveness, I'm sure. Like, I feel like people replace their keyboards way less than their controller, though. That's the one thing I feel like a keyboard is definitely better with. You buy one nice controller, and that's the only controller for KBM that you'll use for the rest of your time playing the game. Yeah, I figured he would cut, but I was like, I don't know, he should be fine. Oof, that was a little bit higher than pretty much everyone thought. Yeah, kind of a risky challenge there, but I was like, I feel I can get there before he hits it. Why? Even Pac was like, what the heck? I thought that was gonna ceiling super hard. Tap that. I hate how good of a touch that was. Good save from our teammate. I'm not gonna pretend to understand what's going on there. Why can't we see the quick chat? Because the YouTube screen is focused and you can't see the top left. What's your rank? This is GC3 right now. Do you have camera shake on? Yeah, someone on Twitch redeemed the channel point reward of turning on camera shake. How much for you to get off Rocket League and stop stream right now? $500. $500 is like my default bargaining chip. You want to be a mod? $500 in the stream right now, go. Stop stream, $500. Shave face, $500. That last one's kind of a lie. I don't know if I'd want to shave. For switch all your controls. I mean, I wouldn't be playing ranked anymore if I switched my controls, but $500. How are we still getting beat by that? Sad. $500 as well. You guys are asking for such like large things. It's like, oh, well, stop stream. Homie, this is my full-time job. I have to stream, you know? I have to make money off this. I can't just end stream for like $10. That's insane. That's insane. That clear off the corner really destroyed me, and then the pre-jump on the next one also destroyed me because I was like, I'm not really in a position to turn on this because I have to defend the middle. Oh no, chat. Yeah, we're not losing, right? At 0 seconds, so. Did you rank our division up? In what sense? Let's go! The flip reset under into the 50. Get out of my way! Oh, that angle for the 50 was actually flawless. You cooked them. They have been consumed. Solus being $13.95 is the biggest sack of poop I've ever seen. Also, repeat as like a 2200 twos player being 1700 makes me sick to my stomach. Need to see that on a shirt tomorrow. Wait, put that clip on a t-shirt, make merch. How many subs do I have? I think I'm at 19.33. Okay. Remember what M said? Break the sound barrier if I win. I don't even know how to physically do that, so I don't know how to really oblige that. W Cook, class 10 goal, 1700 lobby. Yeah. Always encourage people to do the things they love. I mean, yeah, I think you should encourage passion, but I also think that you need to teach people to be pragmatic. I think what people mistake about the chase your dreams thing is that you have to do that while still being responsible for yourself. I think one thing that I always critique people is people will like start up Twitch or something, and then they'll start like getting a little bit of steam, and they'll get like a Twitch paycheck that's like $300 or $500, or even like get a couple months straight of like, oh, we got like 600, 700, 800. And then they'll be like, I'm gonna try going full time off this. I think I can keep growing. I'm like, you should never assume stream growth or anything is linear. Or casters all the time, they start getting some stuff and I'm like, honestly, I think I could go full time. If I just work harder on my networking, I can blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you should never bank on that. You should never assume that that's gonna be enough. Because I know a lot of creators who try to go full time and chase their dreams on that stuff. And then they have to like step back because they're like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. And I'm like, well, yeah, because the thing for me, like I was a creator for like 3 years before I went full time, just because I was doing it on the side, just having fun. I was casting on the side because I was starting to get more and more gigs. It was paying a decent amount of my bills, but definitely not something I could live off of. The reason I went full time is because I started adding it all up. And I'm like, honestly, if I cut down the right things in terms of my costs, I could totally make this work. And so I budgeted really strictly, and I worked on a lot of different things. I diversified my income between YouTube and Twitch and voiceover work and doing coaching, doing paid coaching to work for a university. Like, you always have to look for like a new way to make a bag. But a lot of people are like starving artists almost, where they're just like, nah, it's fine, I'll just struggle for a couple of years, and you know, if I'm going through a hard time, I'll just take out a loan, and it's like investing in myself. I'm like, nah, like just play it safe, work a job. It's not failure to admit that you can't quite make it, when considering less than 1% of all streamers can actually do this stuff like on their own, you know? You work for university. I worked for University of South Florida as their Rocket League coach for last year. Got a land victory under our belt, so that was cool. Got that on my resume. I was considering applying to be Grand Valley State's Rocket League coach. They're offering like a $10,000 stipend for the year, but I read the job description and they want way more than I think that what that job is worth. If they like doubled their offer, I would do it. But they're like, hey, it's a remote job, but you have to fly in for every single LAN the team competes in, and also be in charge not only of the day-to-day coaching, but team management, scrim scheduling, game scheduling, be available after hours, and also all the recruitment. I'm like, I am basically just their esports coordinator at that point. Like, that is a huge amount of responsibility for $10,000. Ooh, what a bump. So it's like, yeah, $10,000 feels like such a bag, especially if it's paid up front, but like, I don't know, that's not worth it in the end. You're gonna be just doing so much work, and then you're like, oh, when you start counting up all the hours, you're like, I'm getting paid like $6 an hour for this job. What the heck's going on here? 1K to shave your cat? I would never do that. It's so rude. I would not shave my cat for any amount of money. I don't think that's a good thing to do to a cat. Not gonna engage in animal cruelty just for money. You're probably, why does it matter? You're broke as hell. You're not gonna donate. Why do you keep asking? It would have to be like an utterly insane donation for me to even consider once shaving my head. It's fine. Yeah, it'd have to be an insane amount of money to just shave my head. Like, that's just such a radical change from, like, my life. On top of the fact that, like, I'm dating someone, so, like, last thing I would want to do is just be like, hey, by the way, I'm bald now. It's like, oh? You know, stuff like that. It's a little different. I mean, if I'm single, it's one thing, because I can just, you know, do whatever. Nice. Good job, weed! Sacrifice for suicide, some false sums about your family's contribution. My family? Bro, are you kidding me? My family left me for dead starting the age I was 18. Bro, I received like no help after I would say like halfway through college. Yeah, do not ever assume that my family is floating me. I come from a not super wealthy family, but even if they could help me, they never would. So don't worry about it. You thought I was getting floated, homie. I make a full living off this. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't be telling people like, yeah, I'm a full-time person if I was making like $10,000 a year off this, and then I was just getting floated shit from like a trust fund or whatever. Weedy boy, intercept that. Nice, that works. Does that get a 50? No, got too ahead of it. You curse on stream? I mean, I literally just did, but I try not to. I'd say like 99.9% of my streams are completely kid-friendly. Do it for cancer. I mean, that's different. I'm raising money, but again, I feel like it's just it's a very radical change. I didn't realize you got bumped. That's crazy. All right. $1 for you to do again. You're probably, if you have a single dollar in your bank account, go for it. But I'm gonna ask you to stop doing random stuff when you're not at all backing up your bets. Camera shake. Yeah, I turned it on already. You literally just watched 2 games actually technically with camera shake on. Isn't that crazy? You won't care about your hair. Yeah, but that's still like a huge change at the end of the day. Like if you start dating someone and you were happy with all your stuff or whatever, they were supposed to turn it off. I mean, yeah, but again, that's what I mean. Like it's not a huge deal. I'm gonna cue dodge that a little bit. I'm not a huge fan of playing a pro player and his Smurf friends. It is actually kind of insane how this is still a thing. I genuinely feel like if you make RLCS, your rank should never go below 1800. You should always, at bare minimum, be like high GC3. If you were in the military, what videos would you do when you finished? I don't know. Sorry, just landed there. No, you're fine. I didn't realize our teammate was getting bumped at the time. I didn't even see that guy's rotation. That's also like literally Repeat, who's a pro player, Solus, who's a Smurf, probably high ranked 2s player, and they're 3rd. So like, I'm never a fan of playing teams like that in the low 17s or whatever. The Robert Kraft connection to your childhood, excuse my opinion. It was not Robert Kraft. It was the Glazer family who owns Manchester United. I lived in a very rich neighborhood, but I myself was not like at all well off. Or my parents made like pretty good livings, but like we were never like, we had only a single car for many years. Yeah, we only had a single car for many years. I really never got like those we never went on vacation ever. We never really did most stuff. Like I definitely wasn't suffering. I'm not gonna pretend I came from nothing. Like, but yeah, I was definitely not wealthy growing up, and I definitely did not have a super easy time after college because my parents were just floating me free jobs, nepo jobs, and like a bunch of free money or anything. No, that's why I said like whenever I tell those stories, I'm like, yeah, the people I grew up around were like, parents were like neurosurgeons or CEOs of stuff, but like my family was just a very standard house. And now we're back to the Algonquin squad. Yeah, twos is just all over the place. So far it's going well today. I feel like I like how I'm playing, so let's go from there. Hello. Lower middle class. I mean, I would just say we were comfortable. I just never got anything fancy. I mean, I was the only one in my family that ever got braces. I had to pay for my own braces as an adult. Or like Invisalign, I guess technically. Tweets, it's been wild. Yeah, I mean, I don't like making those tweets anymore, but like I legitimately had a stream the other day that was like, I'm not joking, like every single loss was someone whiffing of like the easiest read. Like it's one thing if you go for a read and you're expecting them to hit it and you get faked or something, but like legitimately like whiffs. Or like there was one game where the ball was rolling down the middle and my teammate was driving middle with like 40 boost and he went to the corner to get boost and then he couldn't get back in time. We got scored on. And I was just like, what was the thought process there? The fact that this is supposed to be like the very peak of like all rank, you know? Like this is like the top like 10% of all players, and yet we're still losing off of like legitimately diamond level nonsense. I just could not fathom like what was happening anymore in ranked. Yes, our Prosk, I did not mean to slap it at your 2 miles above your head. No, I was literally waiting for that hit and he got more power than I anticipated. Hopefully everything's been good with you though, Wheat. Going your summer. No, I finger slipped off the left stick right as I touched that. Oh, cool. You live in Bermuda and had a chance to read a football. Okay, I'm not gonna read that. That's just all over the place. Sorry for jumping in conclusions. It happens, Jan. I'm glad that I was able to dispel that. Yeah, I think someone going full time would hit way different when you hear that stuff. I mean, it always made me laugh in grad school. Everyone's like joking about being broke because we don't get paid that much. But whenever I asked, like I remember when I first got to grad school, I was like, hey, how do you guys manage your finances? And like every response was like, oh, well, my husband's like a stockbroker or like a day trader, or oh, he's a partner at a law firm. Oh, he's like a senior engineer at Amazon. And I'm just like, so you pay none of the bills? I'm like, yep. I'm just like to freaking like, I'm just like, oh yeah, of course you budget well. Like you don't have to pay for anything. Meanwhile, me, I'm just coming in making maybe an extra $300, $400 off content at the time, maybe an extra like $600 off content creation. So I'm like, yeah, I'm technically making a little bit more than you guys, but like, what the heck? That was irritating. All these people, and like they're like almost 30, and they're like, yeah, my parents pay for my cell phone plan. I'm like, still? That saves you like $100 a month. Goddamn. My parents kicked me off their cell phone plan as soon as they could. Good job, Gil. Hi, Braden. All right, I hope you're yours as well. Yeah, we're kind of in the weird off season right now, but luckily Worlds is coming up. OG is gonna bring me back. Get a team badge, get to join the team, follow them around, vlog a little bit, do some content pieces. Yeah, a little far for Gil, bad. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm glad OG's helped me out. Definitely been a good little thing. They're paying me basically just to help do content and stuff, which is great. Get another paycheck or two in the off season. I'm just praying CRL comes back, and if they bring back the broadcast, hopefully I get hired along. Because that would be a huge financial help in the off season. Because all RLCS is going to go down, and then CRL is going to start up. That's going to be the only like high-level Rocket League work, like all off season. I just don't trust Epic to be able to bring the off season events with a high enough employment rate for tier 2 casting. Not to be rude to your family, seems mean. You're not rude. You're being accurate. That's my family is just very much lives by the idea that like you got to make your own way, which is an idea I believe in. But at the same time, if your family was like ever like, hey, I need help, you shouldn't just be like, no, just like reject them. You should be like, yeah, of course I'll help you within reason. Obviously, if someone's like, hey, I need like $50,000, it's like, well, freaking what? No. But like, if someone's like, I remember in Arizona, I was like living paycheck to paycheck because they were paying me like back in the day after I graduated college. The army budget got slashed, and we were basically getting paid like $1,900 a month. Like I was living off $1,900 a month, and I was telling my family like I can't afford this rent check. Honestly, I'm gonna have to pay a late fee. Can you like loan me like $100 to get by? And my parents were straight up just like, nah. Like they would just act like that's like an impossible feat for them. And I'm like, I know what you guys make nowadays, and it's like it's just weird that you would act like it's such an insult to you. When in reality, like they helped me less than like any of my other sisters or siblings. My siblings got a lot of help from them, but I didn't really get that. They helped like pay a little bit of my rent in college. But other than that, like I'm paying off all those loans. That's all in my name. Didn't get any help from them afterwards. I don't know. Nowadays nowadays they feel it's very much like, oh, we should call to catch up. Oh, we should do-da-da-da. And I'm like, yeah, it might be childish, but I'm still pretty bitter about stuff that happened like a decade ago with them. So I'm like, I'll call, I'll visit from time to time, but like, yeah, I'm not gonna make that big of an effort for that. I still doesn't have them, bro. Yeah, all I know is that there's a lot of conversations being had, so I trust that they'll be able to bring it together in the 11th hour, but I'm a little worried that we don't already have something, considering most likely they, with CRL, they are going to announce it probably in the next like month, I'd have to think, because, or maybe hopefully they announce it at like Worlds or something. That'd be cool. Be like, hey, it's back, but I don't think they're gonna be able to do that. Because typically beginning of October, I wanna say, is when they start, or like Qual's doing the end of September, beginning of October at the latest, are typically when you want the season to start. So if they don't get it out soon, it's gonna be like, I don't know. Hopefully we get something, it'll be my last semester and guarantee. That's what I'm saying, like that's why spring hurt so much, because so many students graduated in that semester. Or they're like going to school on scholarship, and sometimes if there's no big CRL, like sometimes that's like all schools need to like dump scholarships. So like, oh really? You're not even having the league to compete in? Okay, well bye. What's your rank? This is GC3. Cool. My training started a month ago because I'm in at the school every day for football training. Ah. Been in the rocket scene for 4 years. How is it now? What do you mean scene? In what sense? Hair reveal? I mean, I haven't showered today, so my hair's kind of greasy today. My hair's just this. Got like that sweaty hair just standing on end. Why God is good? Let's not ask that, considering there's only one obvious answer, and then that breaks the no religion in chat. How's Epic treating the game and competitive side? This year was an esports recession year, so they downshifted the prize pool a lot. They have a lot less in-person events, a lot less crowd days at LANs. So this is kind of the rebuilding year. Blast took over, Blast Productions instead of ESL, which might not mean anything to most people, but basically the people who run the day-to-day operations of the leagues of RLCS and also LANs, also who runs the production and stuff, like what it looks like and everything, that's all different now. That was a deal that was sealed last second, which screwed over a lot of other events because ESL is owned by the people who operate DreamHack. So now we are most likely not going to have a Rocket League DreamHack event for a while, which in turn probably is the reason we didn't have CRL, because the world championship was at DreamHack, and then suddenly ESL was like, screw that, we're not doing that. And then one kind of had to scramble to be like, uh-oh, what do we do about this? Here, dime me in the backboard. That almost worked. We're just gonna get out there. Thanks, Sue. Howdy. That's fine. Oof. I don't think I thread that needle. Hi, Loki. You got this? I believe I do as well. There you go. Easy enough. Easy enough double. Jaquavis Johnson, the 49th is my name. Okay, good to know. You play the tournaments from time to time. Congrats SL, thought you remember watching Winter GC? Yeah. I mean, we're trying to get back to SL this season. A lot of solo queue means it's very hard to rank up. I gotta say, ranked has never been worse in terms of consistency. Nice pass. But we're getting back up. You're from Argentina. Can you say something in Spanish? I don't really speak too much Spanish, and as a rule in stream, I try to not speak other languages and try to keep it English only for everyone, just so everyone can understand. Alrighty. They tap that down, questionable. I want to see if I can pre-jump up on that. I didn't think the guy on orange could get there in time. Oh. That was a little spooky. Team moves backwards. Game's coming like hell. It's definitely a tough rank. But primarily for me, it's just because people at GC are like confident enough to go for stuff, but they just can't think through the game. That's my biggest issue with a lot of these games. Is like even in GC2 and GC3, like I'm losing games off of people like going for a read they have no business for, wasting boost on a play they don't need to, etc. But I'm not gonna lie, lobbies so far tonight have been pretty solid. Like we're losing off of like understandable stuff, if anything, you know, or like the other team just genuinely playing better, getting good passing plays off. Yeah, I was like, I just have to prevent that one lob. I could save. Limited boost here. Need to grab some pads. Or just wait for that spawn. Nice. Rem is going to have to hit that high. I'll just let him peter himself out. There we go. Oh, if I had more, that was an open double. Sad. I didn't realize they gave that to me. People still try to be mechanic. I mean, yeah, mostly. My biggest issue is people learn once. There's actually a YouTube video I think I'm probably gonna record in the next week or something. Is the idea that content creators and pro play have kind of like corrupted the idea of like what it means to improve at this game. A lot of people focus on all the wrong stuff when they're focusing on development. Honestly, I see it in chat all the time. You guys are like, I'm a plat and I can flip reset and I can quad reset and I can, you know, musty flick, and why am I still plat? I'm like, because you're focusing on the wrong stuff. Like, why would you ever think that you need to learn that stuff? Like, you guys are losing because you're rotating horribly. You guys are losing because you're not consistent with your aerials, yeah, you know? Like, there's so much other stuff you need to focus on at each rank. And people just think like, oh, well, pros do X, I should learn how to do it. It's like, no. Pros can do that because they've learned all the other stuff. DJ, thank you for the gift of membership. Jennifer Hodge getting that one. Can you wish me luck on my school project so I have taco luck? Good luck, good. I don't know what type of project it is, but I believe in you. Threes is kind of questionable. Who is this? I don't want to party with them if I don't know who that is. We're gonna do some background. That's an epic account. I don't want to party with that. I don't know who that is. This game is trash in general. I mean, it's a fun game when everyone's actually thinking. It's just like the problem is like a while back I geared my brain around the idea of like, excuse me, I had to burp. A lot of this I get into my brain is like, I'm not playing this game to go pro. I'm not going to this game. I'm not playing this game to like rank up into like highest self. I'm playing this game to improve because ultimately your rank is like a representation of your skill, but not really. Like we all know people in certain ranks that you're like, how are you here or whatever, or players who just kind of like, they get into a rank and then they just fall apart and the next day they play pretty well and then the next day they play horribly and it's just like they have no consistency. Like that's tough. So I play just to get better. So I don't mind losing ranked games. It's fine. The reason I get tilted in some of these games is because I'm losing off of stuff that's not actually anything I can do about. Like if I just miss a read or if I get balled on, I'm like, all right, you know what? I need to get better at reading that. I need to get better at whatever. But like if I'm losing because my teammate is like, oh, I got the clear. What? Wait, no, I got it, don't worry. What? And then we get scored on. I'm just like, what are we doing? Like I'm losing because this teammate can't hit a ball that a plat should be able to hit. In Grand Champ 3, like I'm like 5 games off SSL and you guys are still missing stuff. Because it's one thing to go for like a block in the air and then the other guy doesn't hit it and you're like, oh no, like I didn't hit it. But like half the time it's not even that. It's just like, they're just bad. Like they just have bad reads. And I'm like, that should never happen. In GC3 a couple seasons ago, that would be unthinkable to be losing so many games. And I swear it's like 60 to 70% of all losses I have are just like abysmal losses. So that's really the thing that tilts me more than anything else is the way I lose and less that I'm losing. Like I've had streams where I've lost several games in a row and I'm just like laughing about it because it's like, they're all good losses. Like I'm losing to good teams. Hell, I've lost to like a really long OT and I'm like, man, that's a bummer. But you know, hey, it's a really fun game. That like came down to the wire, etc. Taco Zesty, I guess I can be from time to time, as we all can be. Daniel, thank you for the $10 super chat. Appreciate you. We're now 1 cent off our super chat goal, I believe. Maybe one day, chat. What did I miss out on? Not much Pokemon Master. Did you watch Pokemon World Championships? That's probably a goal. That's a really late turn. Yeah, it's a really late turn. Yeah, it's a really late turn. Every time I see your stream, well done. Well, Daniel, that's very nice of you. Thank you. Probably don't remember me. I do, Daniel. I see you every stream. You don't chat too much, but I mean, I definitely will remember people if they donate. Hey, Stefan. Well, that's a really good flick. Doesn't remember me, Tuslowski. Doesn't ring a bell. Man, that would have been a sick if he passed it instead of shooting it past 2 players, but that's okay. That's a little high. Oh, Flames definitely turned too sharp on that. I don't have the boost, but I can scare him into thinking I have a 50. Or I actually do have a 50. Fire Star, close one. That's not really a shot he can get, though. Don't blame him. Ooh, Flames is in no man's land. We're lucky that's not on target. I stream tomorrow. I should be. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a really good shot. Forfeit? You guys are horrible at this game. What are you talking about? Why are we forfeiting? It's fine. I make it when I can. Well, I appreciate it, Tuslowski. Understandably, people don't always have like favorite streamers. They'll go around a little bit more. Oh. Oh, thought I could get there in time. Flames would be an infinitely better player if every hit didn't go directly down the middle. He's very focused on just getting that initial hit. Oof. Well, I caused my commotion. Oh, I was playing at 50, but that works too. Tough one. What do you do when you're mad? Deep breath. Gotta lower your heart rate. Breathe in for 3 seconds, hold your breath for 3 seconds, then exhale for 3 seconds, and then repeat. Great way to lower your heart rate. It's a good thing when you're anxious too. You guys underestimate how important breathing is for helping out your emotions. Oh, this one. I like how Flames is immediately on that one. That was definitely a goal scoring opportunity. Played that a little different. Got that, Flames? Ooh, I just went if I hit it a little earlier. Oh, Firestar, I'm sorry. I thought you were much closer. You're about to get fake. Oh, never mind. Good save. Okay, we're good. Still winnable. Oh. We're actually playing full party in comms, hard sweating teams. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's tough. Thought I had a little bit more time to do that. I actually was trying to pass that back to the corner. Halfway through it, I was like, Flames will not be able to get to that in time. Unfortunate. I'm curious what rank Flames is. I'm gonna guess he's a 1600. Can I play? No, I do not play with people I don't. No. I'm gonna guess Flames is probably a low 1600, mid 1600. Oh, he's higher than me. Well, that's pathetic. Okay, well, on board. Bro just seems very panicky. Also, I am super hungry, and I don't know why. I feel like I did not eat that far too long ago. That's a problem. I don't really have a meal in front of me that I can eat. No, I just have to settle with our quick granola bar. Seem like a cool guy. I try to be. Fruit snacks. I do not have fruit snacks on me. Hit a breezy flick play, they're OP. I mean, I don't really practice them too much. I'm trying to get better at them, especially off dribble. Parents kicked me off like 3 games before champ. I was locked in, now I'm gonna hit champ before the season ends. You got plenty of time before season ends, what? Season ends like September 4th? Yeah, you have like 3 weeks. That's always the answer of hunger. Well, I mean, I have nothing else, so like I have to eat this bar, or it's either that or nothing. Oh wait, you know what? Actually, no, I did eat something, but it was like actually much longer ago than I thought. For some reason, I thought I ate around like 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, but actually I ate like 1 o'clock. No offense, but these lobbies low-key like C3. Well, yeah, because people are bad. Like, I genuinely think that we need a hard reset. I used to not believe in that, no shot, but like lately, it's really bad. People are too slow. They don't think through touches, and so back in the day, I feel like if you got to 1700 plus, your games were pretty solid. Like, yeah, we wouldn't be flawless, but like they would look pretty solid. I felt like you knew people at that rank and it would work out. But lately, I've definitely noticed that there's a lot of these games that are just like lost because people just don't play well. Like, not like, oh, they're not playing good enough. They're like, they actively are not players I would think would ever beat GC3. That's why there's so many moments where I'm like, I'm getting a feeling this guy's a low rank. And then he loads in and he's like a 1770. And I'm like, huh? However, it always looks slower than it actually is because I'm always blown away how many kids in my viewer games are like, Taco, personally, I don't think this is high rank. I think I could play at this rank. And then we get into a custom game, and then he just gets dusted every aerial. I'm like, why am I getting dusted? I'm like, because you're not good enough yet to play in these lobbies. It always looks slower when you're watching. And it always looks harder when players are doing stuff like that. What are we doing here, Rec? What's going on here? What's going on here? What was the thought process there? Unfortunate. Much faster and consistent. Yep. Yeah, my bad, Marion. That was definitely my fault. I definitely should have prevented my teammate from passing in middle to no one. Oh, that's a rough 50. That is a rough 50. I wasn't really sure how to handle that one because I'm like, I feel like Tox just gonna go for a demo if I fake chow him. But either way, I'm not a huge fan of Rec passing that middle by lobbing it high. That's a hit you fit forward. Big turret wanted to air dribble that a bit. Ah, 15 was good enough, I guess. No ceiling, god damn, that would have been perfect with ceiling. No, I missed that boost. Fringe. Man. I thought I had an extra half second on this one. Yeah, close one. We're not doing that. I'm not playing with Rec for one more second. I'm gonna Q dodge that. I will invite Turret though. I don't know if he's having a good time tonight, but we'll see. These kids be spamming noob. I mean, people just do that to get me into a rage, but little they know, I don't rage off of games. I definitely don't get insulted when people are like, ah, you're bad. I'm like, objectively, I am higher ranked than 99.99% of all players, so I'm not too worried about people thinking I'm bad at the game. It's actually crazy right now. I know exactly what you're talking about. What do you mean? Talk about what? What specifically? It's such a crapshoot. Yeah, it's like legitimately. It feels like you're just flipping a coin in ranked threes. Like half the time you get a teammate, you're like, all right, yeah, this is working out well. And then like the very next game, it's just like you will legitimately not be able to trust anyone on their touches. Like I'm fine with mistakes. If someone screws up and you just laugh it off, you're like, ah, it happens. But like when you're losing a game because someone just legitimately can't aerial or play off the wall, it's like, I guess I'm just gonna have to babysit you. So people ask me like, oh, Taco, I mean, you're not playing super like dynamically. This doesn't look like an SSL's gameplay. I'm like, yeah, it's because I have to babysit the rotation. I can't play fast and aggressive because I genuinely can't trust whether or not these touches are gonna go through, you know? Oh, gonna bully this kid? Nah. Don't know, you're temperamental. Well, yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Like, I get angry at the game if I'm losing off of nonsense, because that's the stuff that tilts me. Like, that's what I just started. I just got over telling people that, Sly. Was like, the only reason I get angry at ranked is because I'm losing in completely unacceptable ways. Like, if we're losing just because the other team like beasted on us, it's like, ah, man, that sucks. Oh well. And then you kind of move on with your day. But if you're losing because people can't do a basic mechanic at all, or they're like very clearly smurfed or something, or rather a boosted, then it's like, what are we doing here, Rocket League? Like, we need to reset the rank system. I'm never gonna pretend that I'm like perfectly chill. I'm not someone who like, I mean, even Chief Beef, who's like the most calm streamer I know, he still gets like minor bits of like, what are we doing? Like in ranked or whatever if he loses. Cause like, that's just how ranked is. Like, it's a competitive game. I can't get that. What is going on here? Oh. Landed weird, couldn't go for the reset. Toughing up the turret. That's all I have. I was like, thank you. It was a joke. You're usually not told to use a lot of logic in strats. It didn't seem like a joke when you said it. You're like, you're temperamental. And I'm like, well, I mean, yeah. I would definitely not say I'm like a rage streamer. I don't like being that. I also would never want to be associated with that. The last thing I want to do is like, people be like, oh, yet another day, Taco raging. Like, that's why I get kind of sad about these streams that like really are just uncontrollably bad in the solo queue. But it's okay. Sometimes if you're playing well enough, it doesn't even matter who your teammates are. Tonight, I feel like we're playing pretty well, so hopefully we can get some dubs regardless of what happens. I don't come in causing trouble. I mean, yeah, but I'm just trying to make sure clear in the air. Very hard to read tone over text sometimes. We had a guy who'd been in varsity for 3 years, graduating to get CRL semester. Sucks because he didn't make any announcement. Yep. I think it was, well, from what I can tell, apparently Blast bought the rights to everything high-level Rocket League Esports, but then they did it so last second that they pulled together RLCS, and then Epic was like, so how about CRL? And they were like, oh, I don't think we can do that in time because we've been focusing only on RLCS. And then Epic's like, okay. So that's why I'm like kind of curious on what will happen, because Blast, I think, technically owns the licensing for CRL. Like like no one can run a league and just call it Collegiate Rocket League. It has to be like just some other league that has lowercase c Collegiate Rocket League, you know? Oh, wasn't sure what he's going for there. Rank grind with me? Who are you, holy coconut? How dare you? Howdy, Pandy. How are you, good sir? Doing well. Just grinding back up. Took a day off, which means we got the day off buff. Whenever I feel like they are in games. I don't have set times for them. Send a greeting, Brazil. Hello to Brazil. All people and the country itself. I 50-50. Oh. Hey, Zimmy. Is that how you say it? XEMY. Ooh, that bounce. Okay, let's grab the ads. Didn't see me in a while. I literally took 1 day off, but okay. I'm gonna go. See you in games. Bonk. It's a hat kind of day. Yeah, I didn't feel like showering today. It's too much effort. So we're like, we're just gonna chill with that. All right, a lot going on here. I prefer night showers. I don't like going to bed greasy. Oh. How's day? Is it okay? I haven't been able to tap and stream. Ah, okay. I feel like you have. I feel like you were there like a day after yesterday. Day before yesterday. I wear a hat 8 out of the 7 days in a week. Some people just genuinely hat. While we're playing it, we had a team on the other team had a champ and a plat. I don't know why how people have fun that way. How's days going? Day's going pretty well. We're just trying to get our rank back up, get to 1800, get our SL rewards, all that. Who are the biggest RL creators nowadays? I guess Musty, Leth, Appjack, Tenacity, Coconut, Mizu. I would say Sunless, but Sunless doesn't really create Rocket League content nearly as much anymore, so. Yeah, tough to know. You're good? Well, thank you, Zemi. I'm getting so many random DMs from people. What's going on here? Back to the Smurf lobbies. I'm playing with Solus and Reap. Just, oh my gosh. Unfort. Nice. Love watching your YouTube shorts. Thank you, Zemi. I'm glad. It's a fun time making shorts, sharing the gameplay and whatnot. Cheap Beef probably. Cheap Beef's and Kappa. Yeah, Kappa is probably the biggest individual streamer, but I don't know if you'd classify as one of the largest content creators in terms of like long form content, you know? Kappa's definitely dominating the viewership though. Fear obviously does very well as well. Sounds in Wayne, you mean Wayton? Ah! Sad. It's like I'm getting scared. Just bear through it, your internet will pick up. Your internet will do fine. Don't worry about it. Oh. Stripe are in their own group. Yeah. I mean, they definitely have a massive following on long form. It's just they're like, I mean, I love Seabell and I love Stripe, but like, our guys are non-existent outside of YouTube. Like, they don't really have a Twitter presence, it feels like. They don't really have too much of a, in that I never see their posts. They don't, I feel like, have like too much of a short form thing. They're just purely long form creators, which is fine. It's just like, not really something that you'll see. It's hard to like associate them as like massive CCs on the same level because they are definitionally like major creators, but it's very much something also that can be difficult to like calculate how large their impact is in the scene. Yeah. I don't know why I chased that. Just wanted to see if Solus was gonna pay close attention to that. Literally played his reset. He let me down. Wow, what a shot by turret. Well placed. Betting quality. Oh, Wayton is on the next level. I would say in terms of like the best individual videos in Rocket League, Wayton is probably my favorite creator. He's also just a really nice dude whenever I've talked to him. Okay. How to get so many subs? You upload consistently and stream consistently. And ideally, make good content over time. Yeah, we're slowing down a little bit on the growth, but that's okay. Algorithm gives and takes. Nice up. Okay, backing off. Get that. I got my front tooth knocked out the day before picture day. No, I'm so sorry. That's also peak comedy though. That'll be a fun memory back in the day. Gax, thank you for the 100 bits.
Man who got rid of his old, dusty, low voltage vacuum and replaced it with my high quality, heavy duty, good suction wife.
Oh my. Let's go! It works. Really wish that was higher up so I could actually get a good shot up. Yeah, last thing I want to repeat on the ball, so. Nice. Nice. I'll donate when I get money. Nah, I mean, save your money. Only donate if you really want to, and you can. I inspire this dude? I think you mean are inspired? I know I've been out of the scene for a minute when I don't even know the biggest creators. I mean, Rocket League is a very hard game to create content for. Like one of the Speech is a creator that actually, kind of smaller creator, but he's been a creator that's been around for a while. He just announced that he's leaving Rocket League content just because he feels like he doesn't know what to make anymore. And that's why I feel like Rocket League is a game that will always, I don't think it'll ever die, but it will stagnate very heavily. Like it's hard to grow this game when there's only so much content you can make. And I feel like that's why it's like, if Unreal Engine 5 comes in with a creation engine, like a sandbox mode where you can create your own game modes and maps and stuff, that will completely revitalize content because you can actually be creative again. You don't need modding ability, you know? You don't need to be like Lethamir with an access to Unreal Engine 3, which you can't download anymore. And like learning back-end coding and loading all this like nonsense, you know? Like you can just create organically. On top of the fact that it'll be a lot more like party-based game modes and stuff that'll be accessible to everyone. It's not like, all right, guys, we have to hook you guys into a LAN game, and we have to make sure we actually all down the same program. You have to run it all the time. Sorry, only PC players, blah, blah, blah. It's like, you know. Ooh, okay, Loki. Oh, wow, I was really thinking I read that catch. That's not good. Wow. You're better than Sunless. I mean, Sunless is way better editing and content consistency, long form. Every creators have strengths and weaknesses. I think it's weird when people try to compare creators, though. The amount of times you get a question like, "Oh, are you better than blah blah blah?" It's like, who cares? Like, we can watch multiple creators. You don't have to have like the best creator or anything, you know. There's plenty of creators I love, even though their quality is lower. Their content is lower quality than others, you know. A lot of content creation is just being at the right place, right time, or being able to capitalize on stuff in an effective way. I mean, Seabell started up like really at a perfect time, got a really unique video, and so much that Sunless like started retweeting his stuff and being like, I really like this guy's content, give him a look. And I remember after that tweet, his channel was blowing up. And now it's crazy to see Seabell starting off as like a small creator. Now he's like one of the larger subbed YouTubes. Tenacity is someone I feel like is someone that I didn't realize how large they were until I started looking more into their stats. Ah! Almost peaked. Yeah, I figured. Well. Sure. First you would call out your name. I mean, it's a stream. If I'm not reading chat, what's the point? I haven't seen Flump in a long time. Flump's done. No, he's. I don't define him as someone that's like big creator anymore because I think he's an artist now or something. And so it's like, yeah, his time is done. On Fort. He might still be around, and definitely have to pay homage to him. He was someone who's more of an economical creator, creating like lists, like top 10, whatever. And people are like, this is lazy content. I'm like, yeah, and yet you're watching it. As much as people don't like compilation channels, they do serve a purpose. They do help the culture of the game. That's 2 doubles I missed. I don't like how close Twitch was. The sheep was on that, and that's how we lose the lead. I should have been able to score that. Sad. Let's try and wish we could be a member. I mean, it happens. It's something to purchase. Not everyone can do that. That's fine. I don't treat viewers differently. They're not members. Honestly, just being active in chat and watching, even if you're just lurking, is super helpful for a streamer anyway. Okay, we're good. No! Sheep! Hi, Pat. Okay, I forced him last second to abandon that first raid. No. I missed a double, but my god, despise it when players are just directly next to the ball. Not really sure what the point of a third is if you're just directly underneath the ball at all times. Sad. Go through a flash pandy. There's no way of knowing Pi. Sorry for yapping. Do not apologize for talking. They look like blue team. Bro's getting confusing me with the other team. Yeah, I don't know if we want to go straight Stocktane. Hey, Logan. All right, we gotta get back into it with our mechie mechs. Oh, I'm playing Sam players. Wow, terrible ending. Alrighty. Kinda wish you didn't touch that. That was okay. Wow. Yeah, it's a shame. Just recently got into Rocket League again. Can you give me tips? I would say probably just practice more than you play. A lot of people just play ranked a lot and they're like, why am I not improving? I'm like, because you're not actually improving at the game. You're just, it's like just jumping out in the soccer field, doing no drills and being like, why am I not good at soccer? It's like, because you're just playing the game over and over. Like mostly you're just jogging around and occasionally working something out. The way you get better at arrows is not just getting in like the, 10 or 20 a game that you get in. It's by going into free play or custom training and practicing them over and over and over and over and over and learning how to improvise and read multiple scenarios. Then when you get into game, that's when you apply what you've learned, But a lot of people are just so like, oh, practice is boring. I don't want to practice. I'm like, well, yeah, of course it's not as fun as playing the game or whatever, but if people actually want to improve, I feel like they need to take it more seriously, especially in lower ranks where your consistency is way lower. Our game's going all right. We're playing Sam semi-pro team, I believe, right now. I'm not entirely sure though, because one of them gets backpacked every game, and they're the one that spams quick chat with trash talk. So strange. Yeah, one of them gets backpacked like very hard every single game, and the other are the ones that's like, oh yeah, nice shot, oh close one, oh wait, and I'm just like, bruh. Canny, you had 80 boost. Sorry, tried to tap it down to you. I didn't realize he was still on the wall. Ooh. What you use to edit? Adobe After Effects, typically what I use. Quote of the day? I do not think of quotes like that. I am a motivational calendar. That's just wide. Nice. All right, there's one. I wanted to see how that play developed, but I realized I had 55 boost when I took off, so I was like, I'm not really gonna be able to air dribble that. Wow! What? What a pass! That's hilarious, dude. What the heck? Our teammate did get the first touch, then took it off of his hood and double tapped it from an angle. That's wild, and then we lost. Just kidding. What just happened? Turret and my teammate just peeked. Amateur just peeked again. What a pass. What a pass. Ooh, Musty into the reset. Double pass. Ooh. Ooh. Bro's cooking. All right, we got a good comeback going. Now we're just gonna blow it. Turret should have that clear. He does. Yeah, good fake. Nice. That's a tough team to play against. Robla, I remember, is a very high-ranked SAM player. I don't know if about the other two, but typically he only plays with other pretty high-ranked SAM players. So. Random Shy. Hope we have a good day today. Yeah, we're doing well. Winning more than we're losing. Vibing. We are 1 cent off our super chat goal, but other than that, things vibing. Oh, that's just a donk. And the look at bigger than $1. Let's go. We made it. That's what it's all about, chat. Beating homelessness away $1 at a time. Oh. Oh, turret. I got masters on both my star tests. I don't know what that means, but congrats. Chopped down a 20-foot tree limb. I remember working on that stuff. Always makes me nervous chopping down stuff. I don't mind using an axe. I've used a mini chainsaw before. I'm always terrified the thing's gonna buck and kill me. Really? I was about to say. Uneven numbers are stupid. Let's go. Thank you for the 502 Flash Pandy. Let's go, PogChamp. You're just like Savonius.
Uneven numbers are stupid.
Another person who donates just because they hate uneven numbers. I missed the corner boost. Oh, good job. Yeah, that's tough. I don't think Turd expect that immediate dive in. All right, we are 16s. Now we can move it up. 20 new super chat go. Uneven numbers are definitely my bank account. Bro constantly spending money because he can't spend the right amount. That's a donk. Oh, okay, turret. I didn't realize you were built like that. Bro's just fast. Yeah, that's the way to get Pandy. Really just give me his whole life savings. Just get people donate on the cent. How long stream for? Until I don't feel like streaming anymore. I don't have set these stream times. Ooh. Alrighty. Wow, Panzer was reading that one as it bounced. Alrighty. That's why I quit. Quit what? Bro, sound like a retired a man, military guy. We need you to come back for one last job, one last donation. Like, son of a bitch, I'm in. It's fine. Got it, don't worry. Panzer past that middle. We should have that one. 217. What a weird donation. Thank you, 4100. What's up? Whoa! Thank you. I decelerated because I didn't want to overplay that clear, and I actually needed the speed to get up to it. That's funny. I take a slower 50 there because if you lose a 50 going really fast, it will deflect wildly out of your reach, but if you just slow down, you can usually control those better. Does it spin? Pass? Wow, really good reach by Panzer. I did not think he'd get over to that. Yeah, this is spooky. I'm getting monked around. Well, we forced a weird clear. That worked. You got that? You got that again? Oh, I forgot how much the end of the song absolutely blows. Sorry, everybody on Twitch. It's fine. That's not fine. Business. We lost the game earlier because Businessman was too passive on the defense and got bumped, so it's now my kind of working fear right now. He's a very good player, but every once in a while, you know, we need someone to be a bit more aggressive. I gotta get back. See the glitch above my webcam? Sorry. Oh, I get what you're going for. All right, buddy. Damn. I was trying to buy some more time for us to get forward, but I guess we just didn't have that angle. I'm not gonna lie, I really thought they would recover faster. I had a lot more faith in the opponents. All right, teammate, you need to not throw it away. Okay, cool. Throwing it away is different than hitting it behind all the defense and having them chase it. I was just scared he would be like, I'm gonna take a slight 50. And it was like, you are last back for like a few seconds. Unfortunately, no boost. Want to let Turk cook on that one without overcommitting. Could have been better if I had tapped that lighter on the first one. Check your soft, Panzer. Cool. I feel like we start off as the dominant team, and now orange team's starting to play a little smarter. Oh, sorry, Turret. I scooped at him. You have an iPhone or Android? I'm an Android guy. Bruh. I'm gonna play Panzer's Clear. Ooh, really misunderestimated what angle that was bouncing at. Ooh, that was glitchy. No, that's such a shame. There was no one there and he rolled it away. All right, that should be fine. I'm probably gonna be into that. Yep. Turret gets that 50. Okay, what GPU do you have? AMD Ryzen 9 3900X. Good demo. Oh, that's not good. Wow, oh wow, that was a very weird pacing. They like slowed all the way down and then aggroed. I was like, wait, why would you do that? My bad. Hit that across. No, that bounced slightly too far out. I was gonna lob that one for turret. That's a tough one. Yeah, that's game. My bad, turret! You missed the first one. I figured I had to cover. That's rough. What was that noise? That noise is losing off of an unnecessary thing. That's just when you're not in comms with your teammate. I figured he didn't have the first one, so I'm like, I should probably react to that quick. That's just classic, not in comms type shenanigan. Get out of plat, learning how to actually fast arrow, play off the wall. Most important things for sure. All right, let's see if we get a revenge here. About to play any song on Twitch? Technically, no. The thing is, there's technically a new DJ feature where you're allowed to play whatever you want on stream. But personally, the way I do it is actually the superior way for content creators, in my opinion. I record my gameplay without any music playing. So when I edit, I don't have to listen to like have a bunch of random background audio corrupting everything. And then on top of that, my stream hears music, but the VOD does not record any. 99% of DMCA takedown notices that can like ban your channel if you get enough come through VOD scanning. They just send bots to crawl through VODs until they detect a song, because audio recognition takes like no time at all processing wise. And so it's better to just not have music recorded to your VOD. And on OBS, you can just say, okay, I want all VODs and clips to contain this audio track. And then you can just on OBS say music only play on track 1, which is the stream track. VOD track is track number 2, no Spotify or whatever on that. So you're not allowed to play whatever you want on Twitch, technically. Like if someone was live recording, they could report me and I could get in trouble, technically. But unless there's like actually a supervillain doing that, then 99% of the time it's not gonna happen. Octane decals? No, because I have a lot. That's gonna take a long time. I'm still unranked with 5 wins in casual. I mean, you need 10 games to get unranked or to get actually ranked. Also, casual, I'm fairly certain, is like based initially off of your rank. So if you're not playing enough casual, that might be, or ranked, that might be why. What's your favorite? I like Savage. That's like the decal I always like that people are always like, ooh. That's a goal. Yep, that's unfortunate. What software do you use to edit? I use After Effects. It's not really an editing software, but it's the one I'm most comfortable with. And for the stuff that I do, it feels a lot faster to use it. It's like adding steps to the process versus just using Premiere, which is what I guarantee 99% of creators use. But Premiere or like probably using DaVinci Resolve or something, but I don't know, I'm not really in the mood to do a slower process with those apps. Oh, turret, calm down. Look at this man. Off the corner read, sheesh. That was a shot in the dark. Those are the best type of ones though. Found a loophole, why? Nice lob. That's abysmal, bro. That bounce, I thought that was gonna be a little bit farther forward. Favorite type of music? Depends on the mood. I listen to a lot of indie rock, indie pop. Just want to flick that, force that flick up, because I know turret would be behind me. Sick demo chase. That was an insane save, not gonna lie. Should be open. Nah, I should have to ask. Favorite artist? I listen to Quinn92. I think I have like almost 100 songs liked by him on my Spotify. He's an indie artist that I've liked for a very long time. I think he's my most liked artist. That and the band Camino. I'm probably up to like probably 50 or 60 songs liked by them. Hey, Fake Queso, what's up? Nope. Quinn92, Quinn XCII, but it's pronounced 92. Yeah, he just put out a new EP, which slaps. He's putting out a bunch of singles lately. I think he's got an album coming out. How tall are you? I'm 6'10". Dask? Maybe? Alrighty. And teammate who decides to throw a game in a gold lobby. Oh, well, always that was nice. What's your favorite song? He's got a lot. There's like a different genre, different like eras that he has. He's got a new EP. One song I like on that is Close Calls. Song Cruel Love is also nice, good vibe. Has a new single Melt that I liked. And he's one of the few artists that almost every single song he puts out I add to a playlist because I like him. You stand up when you play? No. I'm actually standing in a divot in the ground. It's 3 feet down. Remember me? No, Matt. Someone ban Matt, by the way. Lakers need a center? Yep. Can you shout me up? Shout out X and Y. There you go. We did it. Bruh. Hey, Crips. Crips, did you just lose your membership? It's alright, it's definitely not my style. Well, that's why I don't say like, I don't know, I'm not too militant about opinions on stuff, because I listen to him a lot and I absolutely love him, but I also understand like, obviously there's been people who like Slipknot or whatever, and that's not my type of music, you know? Like, it's a little different. I find it weird when people actually like, act like music is objective. They're like, yeah, this music's actually horrible. I'm like, who cares? Like, guys, just let people like what they want, you know? What pro team would you want to play for, and what team's your favorite? I don't know what team I would rather play for. That's entirely dependent on like contract stuff and like what they can give me. My favorite team is OG though. I work for them, so I'm a little biased, but I really just, everyone at the org is super nice. Like a lot of orgs have nice employees. It's not like they're all, like some of them are just jerks, but OG really does care a lot about all the players in the scene. I think they're trying to be a bit more of a staple in Rocket League. So working with them all season has been really fun. They flew me out to London actually for the major, which was very kind. I did not expect them to do that for me. Oh. You're actually a bit dead, a bit deaf, me? Nope. I did not expect that, ours to take a 50 like that. That was just like the one angle I did not anticipate that to go in. Sad. I wasn't the big time Rush theme to, yeah, it's like literally just like sometimes there's just some songs, it's like whatever. I have to go to sleep, bye. See you, Zim. Yeah, this is not our game. Yeah, I think a lot of people struggle with paying attention streams. It's actually shocking how often I feel like that happens to me. Someone's like, hey Taco, I'm like, hey, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, why is this guy saying hi? I'm like, I literally said it the moment it popped into chat. What are you listening for? It's like people take out their headphones the moment they say hi and then get angry they don't hear me. It's like, well, of course you're not gonna hear me, bro. You can't hear anything. No Riz, you take that back. At a rank after SSL, what would it be? I wouldn't. I know some people have debated like adding an emerald rank or whatever. I don't know if we need more ranks. I think that's just overcomplicating stuff, but I do feel like there needs to be more strictness about making alt accounts and everything. Honestly, I wouldn't even mind if they just did a hard reset again, if they ever go to the new engine or something. You know, just like reset the engine and then be like, we're actually doing a full reset. Like we are making dual authentication has to be done with every single person. And some people might dislike that, but I guarantee 99.9% of kids who are old enough to play this game will have a phone. Or at least a way to like do an email or something. But I don't really want to do an email for dual authentication because anyone can make any email. So you can just make infinite accounts, and that's part of the issue. Hey, Colin. Main thing a new player should focus on with training, just training in general. I mean, if it's like, it depends on how new you are. Like if you're brand new, never touched the game before, you should be working on aerials and power shots, aka hitting the ball after it bounces to get height. That is the one thing that'll be much harder to save. Because people are always focusing on getting these super hard shots, but a lot of Rocket League mechanics are training muscle memory on skills you just don't have yet. So people need to focus on the right type of hit in the beginning. It should literally just be based off dual authentication. I just hate the idea that we're still... I should just let Jupi have that. I thought he was back passing, and right as I jumped forward, I was like, oh, you're right next to it. There we go. Jupi, good job for being aware. Good job for being aware. On that one, I'm like, I'm not going to be able to double this because I know he's on the backboard, but if I just slap this in the ceiling, it beats the first guy. Good job. What do you think I should work on to get in GC? I'm champ 2. You should be working on keeping the ball close. A lot of GCs need to learn how to do that. GC1 is basically kids who just don't know how to actually play around a true rotation or be able to like control the ball. Notice how a lot of the clears in this rank are either to a teammate or near a teammate, or if not, it's to a place where the defense can't really touch it. You know, if you're not making the job difficult for the defense or you're not making it easier for your teammates, then you've wasted your touch. And a lot of clears that just go right down the middle are just wasted touches. That's why it's really important to like make sure your rotation's locked in because it makes your positioning a lot easier to have. I'm just gonna grab boost and we're gonna waste time. Church should have that. Nice, and that should be game. Nice. Is life worth living? It is, Koro. Because even in those moments where it doesn't feel like it is, that's just your brain bullying you. Because nothing bullies you like your brain. Follow me into the jungle. What's the purpose of alts? It's for people to play easier lobbies without having to actually D-rank. Pi bullies me. Just wait until I promote Pi into a mod. So he just cyberbullies everyone. It's like that, Jupi. I'm just abiding by my rule that if I'm playing well in a duo queue, I don't want to invite a third. Mainly just because it's like, I feel like as soon as every single time I've ever been on a good streak and someone's like, hey, do you want to play? I'm like, you know what? Yeah, let's get the third in there. Immediately all my games turn to RLCS. Like I'm just playing against Atomic queuing with like Beast Mode Dan, and I'm just like, okay. If you invited me before Tura got here, then I would have accepted. No mean to ego. Hopefully your rank up is going well, Jupi. Sorry, I was a little awkward on some of these rotations. See, we get the benefit of partying together that ended the MMR loss, so now we all get more MMR. If we just synchronize our queues, we'll keep getting into each other's squad. Is Turret next to me? Yes, he was. My bad. What do you think about XXX? I've never really liked his music, to be honest. Same with Juice WRLD. Not a lot of songs that he's put out that I've really enjoyed. So I wasn't super affected by that stuff. But yes, RIP. Anyone gone too soon. Don't do drugs, kids. Oh. What's that? That was a good fix by them. Drugs are fun in very much moderation. If people want to smoke, go for it. If people want to do whatever, yeah. Well, I mean, not smoke, like cigarettes or anything. Weed is like kind of on the fence. Some people get way too deep into that life. My favorite is the people's take where they're like, well, I like weed because it's not addictive like cigarettes. I'm like, homie, get real. You ever met a heavy marijuana user? You know they cannot go a day without that. Drugs are bad, I'm going. Yep. He actually had like a horrible takeoff and he still got that one to go. Wait. I missaw what that play was like. Chupi was playing for the next guy to hit it and he whiffed. Crazy. I think the problem is for a lot of artists who grow up in like rough circumstances, it's very hard to escape that. And when they get more money, it doesn't often help with that. I feel like it's really important as an artist when you get a lot of money quickly like that to have a good support system. And like let them understand like how to grow from that stuff and also how to manage their money. Cut bad people out of their circle, etc. That's like half of being successful is learning how not to throw it all away. Too heavy of a touch, my bad. Okay. That's the worst possible bounce that could have happened. That's so unfortunate. Scopes is the one that goes fat? That's a weird decision. Yeah, I'm just lost on this rotation. We're not anywhere near where we need to be. All right, let's try this. No, bro. Guy bumped me right before my flip. We literally cannot score. That's crazy. Nice. Couldn't vaping cold turkey, but I was easily able to do that with weed in video games. Well, I mean, weed, the thing is like you can still become biologically dependent on it, but if you're smoking, like I would definitely say like nicotine is far more addictive than like THC. The issue is that people who smoke a lot don't realize how much it affects your body's chemistry, and that like people who smoke a lot, like most days or even like pretty much every day, like when you try to cut it cold turkey, your body is like, what? Like you're not hungry anymore. You can't sleep the same way, and you're like, why is this like this? It's like, must be just tough to blah blah blah, or I must be tired, I must be out of it, I must have a blah blah. And it's like, no, it's just because your body is so used to that intake. When you take it out, your body doesn't know how to adjust to that. So it's like you need to be aware of that. On top of the fact that when you smoke something that much, you're just spending so much money. Like that's the one thing my friend, when he quit smoking, he was like, I'm blown away by how much money I was spending on that for something that didn't really feel like it helped me out too much. Sorry, turret. Oh, shoot. Sorry, Juby, I figured you'd carry that around. What happened here? You... Okay, you got bumped. Okay, that makes sense. I was not ready for you to not be there. You broke to be addicted to drugs? Bird. All right, we got work from start to finish in this lobby. This was kind of pathetic, not gonna lie. Not a team we should ever be losing to. Have we just top 100 in the world? Yes, briefly. I think once upon a time I reached it like organically near the end of the season, but I got in at like 99 and then immediately fell out, so did not happen too often. Very hard to do that unless it's like the beginning of the season. Hey, Jordan. I don't know, I feel like people that like do drugs is like a lot of it is incidental, but I don't know, over time I think people realize that they're using it to like cope with stuff, and that's where I feel like it gets really dangerous, you know? No license? What did you say to me? Last champ, I wanted you to see the game with scopes and another C2. Oh well. That was just like a sloppy game overall from us. Rotation was not good. What days, nights stream do you normally stream? I try to stream every day. Some weeks that won't be quite the same because I have casting gigs, or I just, you know, for example, like last night I had a date. I will also be out probably Thursday because I'll have a date that day. Hey, Legend. You show him a taco stand? I have no interest in running a business, especially food. Can I play with you? Nope. I do not play with anyone I don't know. The taco boost on sideswipe? Hog. Is how we do it? Do you use chat? Or say Matt. Yeah, went there. I was like, I will not be able to do anything nice with that. All right, passed over to turret. Let him cook. Nice, nice, nice. Literally called Cas Familia, and they all said GG's afterwards. I mean, as they should. I used to, after, I remember in high school soccer, every time you would shake hands, it would be good game, good game, good game. And I'm like, honestly, it's a lot easier just to be a GG, 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 GG. I still believe you should shake hands before the game and not after. Of course, like, it's good sportsmanship. Do you have any idea how many rivalry games would get into fights afterwards? I remember when we beat a team on senior day and we nearly, we won in overtime and they nearly fought one of our players. Are you still looking? No, I'm playing with my boy Turret. Okay. Hey, Chicken Man, what's up? Bonk. Geologies. Oh, jeez. I find it funnier if they were saying GGWP. GG easy, no re. Tired from school? Sad. Oh. How old are you? I am 47. What? It's all about winning? Whoa. I don't know about that. But I'm fun. Especially when you're younger in a lot of the sports. No, I flipped the wrong way. Sad. Wait, then Brooks, get another membership? Nah, it's okay, Crips. Maybe one day. When you're of a legal age to work, you can do that. Kubo! There goes the games. Pretty solid. Winning more than we're losing, that's all we can ask for. Hello, and JJ. AKA Sniper's Killing in Fortnite. Good day of ranked to me. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Just trying to get the clips going. Got a couple goofy ones earlier too. Terrifying. Already. I'm honestly just zooming around because I knew that guy was chasing me for a demo. Like he's doing right now. Have to write a paper on your first day? Owned. School gonna be school. Yeah, I remember on syllabus day, our professor assigned us a 5-page essay right off the rip, and we were all just like, oh, homie, you just made enemies of your entire class first day. That's crazy. The whole point of the first week of class is to get back into things slowly. They were just like, nah, we're just gonna start off right off the rip. Here's a paper that's due by Friday, and everyone's like, oh, like, it was terrible. We do icebreakers. I think icebreakers are fine, but if it's I think that only works. I think icebreakers only work or like interesting if you keep them incredibly short and also accessible. I freaking hate, what's an interesting fact about yourself? Freaking what? Like back in college, I had nothing interesting about my life. Nowadays, I can say something. You're like, what's something interesting about you? It's like, I make a full-time living being like an esports caster. And that's like unique. That's like, oh, wow, I haven't heard that before or whatever. But like back in college, it was like such a frustrating thing because it genuinely, there was nothing to say for those. There's a fine gal in my class, but I'm not a farmer, so it's not happening. I'm sorry, what? She's a farmers only user. Seems beastly. I don't like how you worded that. Oh, it's Furby. No one saw me miss that boost, don't worry. I've missed every boost pad. I think I'm playing against a witch. I hate when players play that slow. Something like that. Really? That guy just pre-jumped backwards. What a wuss! Man, try to slot that one, get angled by him. I don't know if I stream or not. I would suggest if you don't feel like streaming or don't know if you want to stream, you shouldn't. Streaming is a very vibes-based thing. If you're not 100% into the idea of streaming, you shouldn't. And Furban has no boost. Unfork. They all laughed and bullied me? Damn, classic. Brutal. Or tidy whiteys? Boo. No one should wear those anymore. Wow, that was crazy redirect. That's fine. That's one? Nice. Howdy, Preston. Oh, my bad. That was a good pass. I just didn't think he would be able to catch up to that. Matt's a direct kind of guy. Not gonna lie, I thought I had like 20 boost on that, so I'm like, oh, I can get a flick there. I just cut him off, just take a ball off that I can't even handle. That's crazy. That would have actually been insane. Did not mean to say great bets. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the 100 boosts this game are paid actors. I can't believe how often I've missed the boost. Oh, God damn it, dude. Me and Fervent are on the same page and not in a good way. Like, we have the exact same rotation half the time, so we're bumping into each other. And I'm like, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm just gotta get out of your way. Propose don't talk to women, so he's a liar. Wait, what? Confirmation of when dance something asking her to? Oh, that's cool. Wait, you have a confirmation of the date of the dance? That's the same thing. Nice 50. Let's go! Woo! Gaming, 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 gaming. Oh. Honestly, halfway through that shot, I'm like, I don't have the boost to get above that, so I'm just gonna flap that a little lightly. I hit it really hard, and yet Fervent was there. Cool. Fervent's not in the venom. I was about to tease him. I'm the trusted vault. Trust to steal your money. True. Alrighty. Oh boy. We'll just steal that and get out. Sorry about Shark. Ooh. Me and Turd at the same raid, cute. Oh, whoops. I missed the boost, so I didn't get around it as much as I thought I would. Trying to make Andrew Bro back up. Guess that works. He's Chicken Man. Hi, Birdie. Bruh. Thought you lying to something about pesty. Pesty? Pesto? Pesto pasta? Dap her up? Yeah, all girls love to be dapped up. Probably because of tidy whities? Yeah. See, I'm not a bully, but I would definitely bully Crab for wearing tidy whities if I ever saw him in person. I was about to say, I'm like, you must be waiting for the 50 or the bump. Turret, one more. That's a nice pass. Close one. Nice, good job, Bot Shark. Man, I hate that. Slightly too fast. Alright, I'm just gonna get out. It's fine. It's fine. Sure. That's a play. Sure. Oh, I hate how everybody moved forward. What a free goal. I didn't have to double it, but I really did not expect that to be a double. Unfort. I'm gonna take 60% of the blame for that one. Connect Crips. Ugh. Nice pass. Okay. Had to turn really fast for that. Just because you don't sound out good here, Caden. Are you the real Dana Taco? Why wouldn't I be? Really more confusing if there was a fake one streaming. Okay, basic flick. Unfortunately, turret turned around. That's gonna be a tough one. That's gonna be a tough one. That was just really bad timing. Accept payment? No, crab. None for you. You already spent 100K. Sounds definitely realistic amount of money to donate. Release the world schedule? What do you mean the world schedule? It's already, you already know what days Worlds is on. Final bracket's gonna be Saturday, Sunday. Swiss is gonna be the 3 days before that. But the times, I mean, it'll be probably noonish, 11 o'clock, I would say, each day for the start time. I would say Championship Sunday probably pushes more into the evening. What the heck is that bounce? That was not going off the lip, and it actually went that far down. Sad. Sad. No, I wanted a top corner of that, bruh. I was a little bit closer. I was in a tournament. How'd you do, 12x? You taught me how to do stuff Rock League, and your videos are cool. Can't stop watching them every day. I'm good. Good to hear. Well, that's what I go for. And we need to save that, please. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Roz. I tried to pop that without bumping him. You're in finals right now. Congrats. Congrats with your climb. Bring home the trophy for the culture. Good 50. Nice save. I also like that, Roz. I can't believe I don't get back in time for that. Can you get a musty flick for me? I don't know if I'll be able to work that in this game, but we can try eventually. Can't lose a comp. Oh no, rank 8 comp. To be honest, comp is like kind of down bad. It feels like in rank lately, so I'm kind of surprised I'm even playing him right now. I have no shame losing to comp. Very good. Bry's a very good player and creator. It's my boy. Cast him quite a lot. I was about to say, I'm like, that's insane to get back to that. That's wild. Nice. Tournament lock in. All right, best of luck, 12x. Preston, stop doing these weird bets. If someone else does something, then I'll do it. Frickin' just do it, homie. Do it or don't. Yeah, it's a really rough one. Preston's struggling because he's in middle school and he's never done this before. This is why I've honestly said, Preston, until you have any development that is like, I've asked her out to a dance, I don't want to hear any singular thing about this girl. Because otherwise it's just you going back and forth, but like, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I need advice. Okay, thanks for the advice. I'm not gonna do it. Actually, I never did that. I never took any of your advice. It's like, I don't, like, at a certain point, you're just doing this for like, you're not even like, it's not even venting because you're not even doing anything. There's no mental debate you're having right now. You're literally just like, nah, I'm not gonna do it over and over. Like at a certain point, there's no updates to give. You know me so well, I do. Oof. Bad timing on a lot of these. BG's turret. Comments to play with you sometime? I figured. Especially if we're near the same OMR anymore. Kind of a high back. Hello, XXX Tentacion. We were just talking about your namesake earlier. Yeah, I feel like pretty much the times for Worlds, by the way, to answer Seawhaley again, is like, that's pretty much all gonna be like the exact same as Majors. US time, they're gonna start games in the early day so that EU can still watch, and then for Championship Sunday, they'll probably push it back a little bit. I still mess with about it. Preston, you have no right to do that when you're not even asking anyone. That's like saying like, haha, you struck out when you volunteer to be the person where the pinch hitter takes your spot every time, you know? You're not allowed to make jokes about that. Haha, that guy got punched. Hey, you want to go in the ring and go for rounds? No, I'm not a boxer. Weirdo behavior. Gained bad karma. Preston gained no momentum. Preston, I would be down to hear more about your lady thing if you actually made any progress in any form whatsoever. At this point, I'm not even sure if you've ever texted her yet. And then never again. Yeah, Matt, it's like that. It's like that one comic of the pink blob in the box. Like, sometimes I need to open myself up and learn how to accept the good with the bad. And then they open the box and a fist just comes in and punches them. And then it just cuts to him in like a much thicker box. It's like, never again. Never letting anyone affect me ever again. I hate everything. I hate everything. I want to murder. I want to murder everything. We're so slow. All these rotations. Okay. That's a tough one. I thought we would literally be guaranteed to take a 50 there, but I did not realize we were slightly farther away. All right. Okay, he has the backboard. There's literally no way to utilize it. It'd helpful if we could actually move forward into offense. All right, Ross scores those. He does not. And he missed that, okay. All right. What? The Feedster did not get any contact on that demo attempt? That's wild, actually. I'm blown away that he still survived. Granted, it doesn't matter. Our rotation wasn't there, but still. Game hates me, I guess. I trusted you to get that demo. I took a heavy touch. Oof. All right, I'm taking a 5-minute break. These games have just completely ruined everything. How'd you meet the girl you dated? I met them on a dating app. Thought just pressed never had a girl's number. I bet he has it. He told her she just gave it out to a group of people, and he was around this group of people, which is still, I think, significant enough, but I don't know. Like, at a certain point, like, you're just so gun shy, it's just not worth it, you know? Maybe just wait until you're more ready to even have a conversation. He texted my mom back, another dating? Yep. No. Yeah, we're just. By the way, we are banned. I just abandoned that last game because there was no point continuing that based on how that's going. So we're just gonna pause for a bit. IKC TV. Honestly, it might be better to. Might just be better to go into rings for a bit. At least then that'll give us a timer for how long we can go. Yeah, mostly, yeah, used our first ban in a day. Honestly, yes, ranked is already becoming a bit weird. I swear, once it gets past 9 o'clock in my time zone, everyone's brains turns off. Like, ranked is great all day long, and then all of a sudden it just turns into this, like, cluster where I can't process anything. Can you sub to my YouTube? Nope. The best way to grow your YouTube is not desperately plead for people to sub to you, it's to make content. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that wild how making content will grow your channel? I was an RL Esports caster banned from the game because I abandoned the game. Also, I'm not an RL Esports caster. Time is for you? It's like 9 o'clock. Whoa, that was weird. I underestimated how much height I would get on that one. 9:55? Oh, it is. My cord is covering part of my clock. You hold 2 times. That's what the pressure does. 12x. Gets to you. Sounds like you lost. What state are you? I'm in Texas. Yeah, we're, today's been a weird day, Chad. I woke up hella early today, so I think stream has been a little bit stranger today because I've meant to stream a little earlier, but it did not work out. Maybe tomorrow we can start the early stream. Gonna throw you guys for a major loop. Do you get 0 ping? What? No. When you queue east, west, and central, you're not just gonna get Texas servers all the time. There's only some games you can do that. I know in Dallas, for some like games like Brawl Stars or whatever, there's a Dallas server you can queue off of that has like, that's like literally in the city. So if you live in the city of Dallas, you can get like 5 ping or under. I know my buddy who lives in my apartment complex, and since we're outside Dallas, he has pro players ask if they can like play scrims or play games at his apartment because they can just use his Wi-Fi and get like crazy low ping. And, like, it's a very nice gesture. Okay. How many hours do you have? I've got 12K across gameplay, casting, coaching, and everything. I don't know how many game hours that is, like straight playtime, but it's a decent amount. Hey, Paxton. Time to start the stream tomorrow? I don't know. Just got a sub. Turn on noties, and you'll know. I don't really have a set schedule, because as a caster, it kind of gets corrupted anyway, so. I'm subbed, then you'll be notified when I go live. A lot of North Carolinians in the chat. I don't know how many we have, really. I feel like I don't remember too many North Carolinians in here. Maybe I'm just hallucinating. Oops, didn't line that up correct. Oh, I didn't line that up correct, yep. Try that again. Hey, Catter. I didn't even press X in that last one. I just fell off and flipped. That's crazy. I think it happens if you hold air roll as you take off or something. My God, this is a hefty queue. Target always makes sense of a new player, and this game is pretty hard. It is a very hard game to learn as a new player. I got DM'd today about a tournament organizer. They're trying to get opinions on how to structure a tournament with like novice players and an expert player as like a captain. And I was like, honestly, and they were like, yeah, how do we make the game accessible for new players? I'm like, honestly, you can't really do that. Like, new players are gonna struggle like regardless, because even if you're like a pro at other video games, you're not gonna jump in and be good at Rocket League. No one is. No one starts off Rocket League and plays well. Like, everyone's going to struggle a little bit. Some people might advance a little faster than others. They'll kind of get how to control the car faster, but a lot of people are going to struggle like a lot. Like, I don't think you can throw a player in here and be like, oh, this game is going to be super fun and you can actually kind of understand everything and how to move around and also how to hit the ball. It's like, no, you're gonna look like a bot for a while. That's why I laugh. People are like, I have 100 hours in this game. I'm still not like insane. It's like, well, yeah. There's a reason it takes like thousands of hours to get to the higher ranks. Oh, did I jump? There we go, we got it again. Better time Falcons finally win. I think that'd be kind of cool, Falcons win Worlds, but I feel like G2 is still the favorites. They're so good. I feel like G2 hard countered Falcons so hard, and they just had zero idea how to counter that. Biggest event you've casted for? I mean, as a commentator, I don't really cast. The problem is with casting a lot of stuff as a commentator in Tier 2 is that no one really knows the events I cast for because people only watch Rocket League, like a championship series. So that's why my biggest frustration with casting as a Tier 2 caster is like a lot of people listen to me and they're like, wow, you're really good at your job or whatever. And I'm just like, yeah. And like, but you know, why haven't I heard like you more? And I'm like, well, because you only watch RLCS, then you'll never have heard of me because RLCS doesn't believe in giving new people a shot, like, or giving them a avenue to show off themselves. Then unfortunately, we're never going to be in that scenario where new casters will be heard. Cool. But I would say large events I've casted are like LANs. Casted the CECC, which is a national championship for collegiate teams. Casted the grand finals of that past 2 years. It's a LAN in Arlington, the Esports arena. That was pretty big in terms of like attendance, fans, and stuff. That was really fun. Listen to how loud everyone was and whatnot. But beyond that, I mean, a lot of the stuff I cast is not super huge just because fundamentally that's just not what I get hired for. I can't really say there's a single event I can name where you guys would be like, oh yeah, I know that. It's just like, you know, or at least the casual fan would know. I don't know what I'm doing there. Yeah, my brain's turning off. I think I'm gonna end the stream soon. Making a lot of decisions that I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. What? Get out of there. Alrighty. Maybe that's a harder thing to score than it is to save. Oh baby. Oh baby. You ever eat tacos? Yes, I am a human. I have eaten tacos. You don't cast, but you're on an esports team for their media? I mean, yeah, but that's not the same. Like, cool. That'd be a cool job in the future if I could just work with an esports org, but like, ultimately I want to cast, which is why RLCS is frustrating because they only have RLCS. There's no RLRS anymore. Literally every single member of the RLCS team was there from the beginning, or they were on RLRS, and the only exception is Lemon, Kiwi, and Herc, and that's because they are the first 2 women. So they don't have to be able to have this massive history. It's someone like, oh, you cast the game well, you know, good enough, and then you're in. But that's the only 2 casters in which that would work. Taking that as a light touch and not a 50 is insane. Monkey Moon's interesting because he'll play insane, but then every once in a while he will not. That's why I can't really rate him as like one of the best in the world, because when he's like playing on, I can see it. I'm like, yeah, I understand the argument. But there's a lot of moments where he's just like non-existent on the field, and it's just like, oh. I feel like the other French teams are just like better balanced or organized, so it's like team kind of gets exposed for like their shortcomings, especially on LAN. Literally he's hundreds. I mean, he had that one regional where he was missing like 4 open nets in a semifinal, and I'm like, that can't happen. Like, you can't do that. Everyone gets a bad miss, I think, every day, but like, you don't get to do that, you know? This is the stupidest game. I'm sorry, this is the stupidest game. Force Chronicle misses the ball, even though he has definitely had like 30 boost. Bro. I don't. Ah! Oh my god, that's insane that we had 2 own goals this game. Yeah, good night everybody. I wanna swallow shotgun.